Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Queen Lioness. Thank you for stopping in. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I normally come on and read tarot, but today I did some channeled messages. Okay. This is for the Water Collective, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I actually did this last night, but I had to take a pause. I was going to make these videos last night, but the energy for the Water Collective was way too heavy. I needed to decompress before I made this video. But nonetheless, what I got from what I channeled, I used a past life deck, and the Divine Nature deck. The oracle card that came out for the Divine Nature deck was number 41, so 41 could be significant to someone. That card says burn sacred fire. Okay, 41 breaks down to 5, which is the Hierophant. Being traditional, religious, spirituality, institutions, things like that. It also represents marriage. And a religious leader. Okay. But the card itself, Burn Sacred Fire, it talks about giving and making room for your anger, for your whatever is bothering you, making a safe space to release that energy without hurting and harming yourself, others, the environment, things like that. Okay, but out of the past life deck, I got a lot of energy. Okay, somebody here is a warrior. Okay, you're battle tested. Some of you may suffer from anxiety or being real anxious. Some of you may be awakening to your powers, okay? Trying to understand, controlling, willing your innate powers within you, okay? And to some of you, this is where your anxiety comes from, all right? It has you a little outside of yourself, a little scared. But Spirit wants you to step into that, lean into it, actually, okay? Spirituality and religion came up. Some of you may be switching from religion to become more spiritual. Some of you may be awakening to the BS that's going on behind religion. Some of you may be connected to Celtic times, okay? Some of you may be earth angels here, okay? Here to help others. Very empathic. And what I'm hearing is don't let people pull you out of who you are, okay? Don't let them pull you out of character. Continue to stay as humble, as nurturing, as caring as you are, okay? Some of you, and this may be a small percentage, or it could be a decent percentage, okay? Forgiveness of a father or forgiveness as a father Um, there's something about this. I don't know if it was abuse, abandonment, but somebody here is supposed to be breaking this cycle. Okay. It starts with forgiving yourself and then forgiving them. Forgiving yourself if you were in the wrong, okay? And that's harder said than done. But we have to learn how to show ourselves grace, okay? If the person wronged you, then you need to forgive them. You don't have to see them face to face. You don't necessarily need closure, but this is for you to be able to move forward here. Okay. Some of you, shit, a lot of us have been oppressed, bullied, made to feel less than, but you need to know that you have ancient wisdom, okay, probably stemming all the way back to biblical times, okay. Lean into your ancient wisdom. Like I said, a nice portion of you are earth angels. You're supposed to be on this earth helping, teaching one another. Okay, each one teach one. The Hierophant. See how that ties in? High priest or priestess and monk and nun also came out. So again, you have very strong ties. Okay, excuse me if you heard that. Throat chakra opening up here. You have very strong ties to the other side, to occult knowledge, to your Akashic records. Okay. Some of you may have ties to Egypt. That whole the US is Egypt thing, I don't necessarily know how I feel about that. I have to do a little more research, but I promise I'm gonna come back and speak to that. Like, I feel like, okay, before the continents became continents, it was one. So I don't put it past the fact that there's Egyptian tombs and artifacts here. Okay. I feel like that's what would happen once the sea and stuff starts to make volcanoes and interrupt the land plates. Okay, that's how we separated. That's how the bodies of water were formed. Okay, but I digress from that. This is, I don't want to say a trigger warning, but some of you in a past life may have been unalived because of what you know. Okay. I have authority figures here. I have unalived here. And I also have phobia here. Okay. So in this lifetime, some of you may actually have a fear of death, dying. Not per se the act itself, but how you're gonna go. Like, I know sometimes it crosses my mind. I just want to, die of natural causes, pass away in my sleep, that kind of thing. To be shot, to be stabbed, to be mutilated, any of those things for me are a no. And I'm sure y'all feel the same way. Nobody wants to be carved up and stuff like that. But your faith has gotten you very far. Okay, you've come through a lot of shit. And that's to be commended, because there are people that would have taken the easy way out and unalived themselves, okay? But you're still here. And I don't know who this is for, but I channeled that old religious song called "We've Come This Far by Faith." It might be your mom or grandma's song. So for whoever that's for, they want you to know that you're on the right track. Okay. Some of you have dealt with a lot of heartbreak. And with that pain comes something great. Okay. Alchemize that energy. Turn that energy into something positive. Again, reverting back to help someone else. Okay. Some of you may be foodies. I don't know where that came from. Some of you may have a unhealthy attachment to food, emotionally, comfort eating, and those types of things. Don't get mad at the messenger. Okay. Some of you need to sever ties with Parvati. And this goes back to the monk, nun, high priest, priestess energy. Okay. The vows that you took to live amongst the people, not do acts of kindness and things like that at a charge, is coming back to hurt you in this lifetime, and you have to sever those ties. Okay. I've already touched on being empathic and sensitive. Some of you may be a star seed, okay, from another realm. Some of you may have been the opposite sex in a past lifetime. Okay. And that does happen, however karma decides to reincarnate us. I personally believe that I was a man in a few of my lifetimes ago. Okay. As a matter of fact, I know that. Some of you, probably most of you, are dealing with spiritual warfare at an all-time high right now. This is because you're highly intuitive. This is because you've had this gift since birth. And it may stem from your father's side of the family. Okay, so that may be another reason why that father relationship, fatherhood situation needs to be mended. Okay, so that you can move forward here. In this lifetime, the energy I'm picking up is that you were sent back or sent here to earth to master your relationships in life. Okay, to set healthy boundaries, to let people that are in or are close to you, I'm saying that wrong, to set healthy boundaries, okay, and then to cut away what is no longer needed in your energy. And that is from children. I mean, like, once they're grown and stuff. I mean, that sounds heavy, but most of our family is karmic. They are sent to teach us lessons, okay? Once you've learned that lesson, there's really no use for them to be around. And I know that sounds real harsh, but we have to get out of the mindset of holding on to things that no longer serve us, of because we're family, we're supposed to stick it out or whatever. If the relationship is not what it should be, honor that, okay? Understand that, yes, I gave birth to this being. You are now grown. You are now out on your own. Now, don't get me wrong. If you call me and you need something, yeah, I'm going to fulfill my parent duties. But outside of that, it is what it is type shit. That may be a little controversial, but that's my take on it, okay? But yeah, you're sent here in this lifetime to master your relationships, okay? Don't let people take advantage of you. Set healthy boundaries. Weed out, cut away what doesn't need to be around you. And speak truth, okay? Don't bite your tongue to save the next person's feelings. There is a way to do any and everything. And if you need a moment to think it through on how to say it, that's fine too. But the truth needs to be said. It needs to be heard. It needs to be purged, okay? Let them chips fall where they may. You piss somebody off. And let me tell you, okay, it's not that I be in the business of pissing people off. I'm going to be honest. Outside of myself and my partner, I do not have friends, okay? I don't have friends. I have associates and people I know, okay? Or people that know of me. I cherish the word friend, and I say I don't have any because of the simple fact that it's all good when you're helping and when you're spitting truth that does not affect them. It's a whole nother thing when you spit truth to them and they can't handle it or take it. Okay? That's a real friend. Because I would want my friends to be real with me if I was doing some fuck shit. Okay? Or just to bounce ideas off of someone to keep me level-headed. That's what I would want my friends to do. Okay? This whole we gon' go along to get along bullshit is toxic, okay? And it's not doing anybody any good to keep people around you that just are okay with the way shit is, okay? We're supposed to be here to elevate, okay? If you don't do it this lifetime, you'll be back down to try it again, okay? And I don't know about y'all, but shit, I'm sick of this shit, okay? I want to go back to where I was and not be here in this fuckery. Okay? So, that's why we're shipping up. Okay? Because we not shaping out. Or that's why we're shaping up. Because I'd be damned if I ship out. Okay? Something about date night here. Some of y'all might be getting back into the dating scene. Some of you may be dating or maybe being exclusive with someone. Okay, date night is significant here. Something about horses. There's a card in the past life deck that says farm on it. So some of you may have land as an inheritance that may have been, I don't know, stolen or some shit. Some of you may have been or wanted to be a veterinarian. Okay. That's what I got when I saw the horses, veterinarian. Somebody wants to raise horses. I don't know. Take what's resonating for you and leave the rest, okay? Something about a court case here. Legal issues, investigation, fraud, bankruptcy, a smear campaign. I already touched on being bullied. Hush money. Okay, I don't know. I grouped all of that together because that's how it came. It just came boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I don't know if there's a smear campaign out there about you. If there was fraudulent activity that's caused you bankruptcy or something like that. There's some sort of investigation taking place. Somebody may have tried to pay you off to shut you up about something. Somebody may have, like I said, stolen your inheritance. And I don't know, I'm hearing trigger warning. Maybe they tried to unalive you in this lifetime for your inheritance. Ooh, excuse me. My God, that was shit. That must be a confirmation. I don't know. Take, like I said, what's resonating. But you could be a victim of identity fraud or something like that. Hypochondriac. I don't know. Somebody always scared they gonna get sick, or someone is always at the doctor's to make sure they not sick. Something like that. Some of you are into plants, more so medicinally. Okay, they're healing properties. Some of you were in a past life a medicine man or woman. Okay, I'm hearing lean into that for those of you that are. Don't be afraid to speak up, okay? Take that as you will. Speak your truth, like I said earlier. Something about the Vietnam War. I'm hearing grandfather. I don't know. They're trying to oppress you because they're afraid of your mission. Shit, you might be fearful of your mission. Okay, but they're more afraid of your mission because what they realize is that you hold real, 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 okay, ancient knowledge. You hold within you sacred power, okay? And that's why they want to keep us oppressed. If you silence the woke community, they can't awaken others to see the fuckery that's going on, the matrix that we're living in, you know? But lean into that. The fact that you have them shook speaks volume, okay? And I already touched on being an earth angel, okay? This was your channeled message. I hope it resonates. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I am planning to try to do more of these channeled messages. It was just something that I was sitting here and they said channel messages, and I said okay, because we trying to learn how to be obedient and stop sacrificing, okay? Nonetheless, I hope it resonates. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, turn your notification bell on, and I'll see y'all on the next one.